I'll never throw away something you can mend. I'll never throw away something you can mend. 'Cause your clothes should be a comfort, your clothes should be a friend. I'll never throw away something you can mend. 'Cause the clothes that I love the best are clothes I've had for years. The clothes that I mended all the holes and rips and tears. And my clothes are full of memories, lessons that I'd learnt. My clothes are full of wisdom I didn't buy, that it was earned. And my clothes keep me dry, they keep me warm and cool. My clothes are easy, comfort is the rule. 'Cause your clothes should be a comfort, your clothes should be a friend. I'll never throw away something you can mend. 'Cause the clothes that I love the best are clothes I've had for years. The clothes that I've mended all the holes and rips and tears. 'Cause your clothes should be a comfort, your clothes should be a friend. I'll never throw away a friend that you can mend. Hi there, welcome again to Spotty Cat. Oh, we're by the road again. I bet the traffic is all. Here comes a motorbike. Anyway, the first thing I was going to talk about was this, which is a wheel off of something, and I don't know what it is. It's got a gear here, so it must have been going down. I wonder if it was a drill press, but hey, it's got to be Victorian. It says trademark, the crown, blah 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 down there, which is just lovely. And on the other side, it's got the maker's name on it, which is Keithley, and where everyone called Keith came from, Keithley. If I lived in Keithley, I'd call myself Keithley. I'd just have to. Anyway, maybe
Smith and Paget came from Keithley.
Slip and Paget.
No, Smith and Paget.
Smith and Paget. Oh, this is Smith and Paget, right? Yeah. Maybe it was a drill press. I honestly don't know. Or some sort of press, I guess. But I tell you what's really good about this is in the world we live in, where everything has to be made into a lamp or a table. Hey, just fab. And that's where I think, the charm of that is. Otherwise, you could just stick him in your garden. Anyway, let's get on to the next one. I love him. I really do. I love the wheel. The wheel's really cute, isn't it? And anyway, next thing we've got are these, and these are not ancient. These are probably the last 30 or 40 years bench ends. And what I do say to people about these is, if you're going to reconstruct them, it's not that hard, as long as you can get decent wood to do it. But I always say to people, if I was going to make bench ends back into a bench, I'd do them for either one or two people. Number one, you can't buy that many benches that are two people for a start. And when do you ever see three people sitting on a bench together except in a train station? Anyway, come on Sue, that's enough of artistry. Let's go over to this. Let's get down into another sort of grotty rust level. This, I just thought I'd show you this because it's curious to me. One of those things I don't know if I ever have. I have galvanized troughs, and I do see them, but I never had ones that had hang on something like that, and a couple of holes drilled in there, and that'll just be so nice for plants. And what I do like is down here, guaranteed farm fresh. It's full of farm. Anyway, so I think we'll wander up into the garden. I think. Oh, love the traffic. Oh, busy. And
about the line painters first.
Oh yes. Oh dear. Where would I be? Right then, Sue. Should we wander over to there?
Yes.
Okay. Hey, I soon reminded me I wanted to show off my little collection of line painters. They're really nice. They're great little garden ornaments. There's always something the matter with something, isn't there? This one I absolutely adore because of what it says on the top, which is something like make the mixture as thick as cream, and also because this is made by, is it Jacquard? Sue? Jacques. And they made, I tell you what, they made all the croquet sets and other things, and I think they also made like the iron posts for tennis and things like that. I so love this, and this is almost that doesn't matter what they'll do. And of course this spun around and it engaged here, across here, with another little wheel that just rested in there. And it wasn't actually fitted, and so you get two things going on. So he's missing his little one there, and unfortunately one of his little wheels on the front is gone as well. But hey, I don't need it for the next test match or anything like that, and so he's just lovely. But all of that, yeah, what does he say on there? Eclipse marker, patent. Oh, it must be the other one. No, it's this one, which is a little bit wormy handles up here. He's missing his funny wheel in the bit down here, and also again his little resty wheel. But you could actually use a round disc of steel just rested in there. And but what I so love about this, it says, this is the one that says use liquid as thick as cream, Eagle indelible marker. I don't know, that sounds like it sort of killed grass forever, doesn't it? You know, but anyway, that is my little collection, and I just thought, while I'd forgot what we were going to do, we interrupted. I just had to go in my car, and I just dragged these bits out. I think these were interesting. I had these from the Cats in Brecon, and they were very, very, very nice. But who really wants a brass plate these days? These were for hanging. They're incredible work. And I was in there with another dealer, and they had a price on, and he started going, and the lady did get a bit fed up. And once she'd got out, she said, "Do you want these for?" Well, you know, I never pay more than a £5, as I say. You know, this will come off if you want. And so we both had a laugh, and I said to her, we weren't laughing about it, I said, "Do you know these are definitely worth £5 scrap? Look at the work in that. I mean, they're all hand hammered and so on, but you know, that ought to be worth, you know, double or treble what she had on it." But I won't find that easy to sell at all. Isn't that beautiful, Sue? It really is, isn't it? You know, I think what a bargain I've had. I'll have to buy a wall. Oh, these were just two things I can do. This was interesting because it is. No, it's Victorian. I'm virtually 100% certain of that. You can see little squiggles in the glass as you go round, and also the colour of it as well. What happened, I don't know. I presume these were. You see, these are weird. They've got different tops on. Don't ask me, but a lovely little piece of Victorian glass, and that was probably 50p. Again from the Cats. Should have washed it up. Little bubbles in there, and the last bit was just a classic. Just a classic bit of, you know how much I love my Bagley glass. Oh look, he's got bubbles in as well, and he's not ground off at all. He just sort of was two-part like that, £2. Gripping TV, pulling labels off. Oh, that's part of our feature, isn't it? See? I'll put that down. He's uranium glass. We've got a black light on order, so we can shine.
Coming.
Yeah, so we can put him in the dark and shine on him, and he'll look like he came out of Star Trek. I love the little faults in the glass. Usually Bagley glass is. This must be quite early. You know, again, it's almost got fritz on the top. Anyway, Sue. I guess now we're off up into the garden and get a bit of relief from the traffic.
Okay.
Oh, I've just got to have a quick recap because Sue didn't really think I showed this off well enough. She also said the top of it looks like a cat, and that means that I can go meow, and that is really true. Don't know what the metal bits were for, but she was saying you didn't show the bottom, and it's just beautiful the way that's done into that imitation basket weave. Do you think I've done it justice now, Sue?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. And just going on, because we're on the same theme, this looks a bit sort of typical Bagley glass. It sure has been around for a bit. And, I'm drifting off. So, here we go. I've just been, air traffic control. Sue's air traffic control has just moved me. Oh, I should have given this a better wash. But anyway, it looks like my typical 1930s Bagley glass, like that big green bit down the bottom. We always love blue, but this is just a little bit rough. It's got odd bubbles in it, the striations on the side here. It's a strange thing. It's a 4-part mould. I don't know when this was made. Is it just like, early 1900s? A rough imitation? It can't be that. But anyway, just interesting. Another bit of Bagley glass, and right, Sue. We'll just get a few things on, and then we'll go again. Right, mystery object coming in. These are always worth picking up, I tell you. You don't see them that often, but sealed cassette tapes. A lot of people still use cassettes for various reasons. They were just so handy, and also the better quality ones, the metal ones. It's surprising, really. Anyway, they're full of retro magic. This is interesting. This is a tin. It's a money box, and it's Treasure Island. It's got all of that on the back. It had a key, and thank heavens it wasn't locked, but also I haven't got a key for it. But isn't that just so nice?
Full of doubloons.
Full of doubloons, yeah.
Pieces of it.
Singloons and doubloons and trebloons. But interestingly, it's made by Chad Valley, who and I can't read that. I can't remember where they were. Anyway, you probably can. And anyway, great, made in England. I don't know when that was made. It's got to be pre-war. I don't think that's 1950s myself. And there he goes. What was his name? Didn't he get stuck into a barrel or something? And let's do this one. This is, it's just a tobacco tin. The St. Bruno flake tins aren't that rare, particularly, but this one's just that bit older. And apart from the fact that I really do love the graphic on this, it's really, really nice and a bit unusual. Don't really remember that. But something I'd never seen before is this on the side. Please return this tin to your tobacconist. Now, most early tins, I say early tobacco tins, early 1900s, they got little hinged lids, which this hasn't. But I'm not going to try and open him. But I think he's about 1900. I think he's old. Imperial Tobacco Company, blah, blah, blah. I love the fact it's still got its little thing to stop it drying. I hate the fact that someone put the price on the back with felt tip. But I don't mind the fact that all of this had nails written on the end, as so many tins do. But anyway, I loved him. Shall I grab something else then? Yeah. And let's sober up now. Love this. This was just a local gift, but there is something about a missal, a prayer book that someone has had, or a Bible that someone has had, and you can just feel lovely leather cover on this. It says something up here, see? I swear I can't read that unless it's printed from the other side. maybe read it from the other side. Newport. Joyce and Sons. Newport. That'll be Newport. Newport Gwent. Do you know, I probably had this from my dear friend Edith Southern, whose husband was a vicar in Newport, and I wonder if that was his Bible. But I tell you what, wow, you can feel an epoch gone by. But do you know, I don't believe in the mysticism or anything, but I tell you what, there is something about that as an object that just is, Hey, love. And Jesus is just all right, Jesus is brill. Love thy neighbour as thyself. Jesus is brill, And hey, right, and so just to break the spell and bring it down a bit into the world of existential consumer materialists, we've got a couple of, look, that's probably one of my, I can't afford to lose hairs.
No.
We've got a couple of...
That's why the fox has got the hair.
Suit, really, yeah.
It's giving you the brush off now.
Yeah, and we'll have to introduce him. I got another fox on top of one of my pillars that someone gave me today. We'll have to introduce them. They can have like a family foxes. You could be daddy. You could see. I'm sure he is somebody. So many of these things have. He's not Mr. T anyway. I'm pretty sure of that. No, he's not Mr. T. And then there's this, which I just don't know. I said these things are 10 pence or 20 pence. I'll buy them all day long. This has got something written on the feet. I can't see it, but maybe you'll be able to read what it says. Probably says "Made in China," and if there's any young people at all, young people that's under
60.
Under 60, perhaps you'll know who he was. You want him to be bicycle Cyclops man or something. You could just see him on a bicycle with his one eye. If bicycle Cyclops man doesn't exist, I mean, hey, let's start a cartoon. Yeah, is there anyone out there who can draw good? Right, Sue, I'm going to get into something a little bit more major now, so shall we just hang on for a tick?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, I'll tell you why it's weird. Why has Mr. Fox got one orange? Who knows? Who knows?
What's he got?
Well, he's got one orange foot, and then.
He's got odd socks on, like you.
Yeah, odd socks. He's Foxy Odd Socks, or Fox Socks. No, Odd Fox. Oh, I don't know. Right, Sue. I'm gonna just drag something over.
Okay.
Okay. Here's something else that I got given. I wish people would give me food, and waspy, go away. And this is printed in England. Obviously, it's a Matchbox carrying case. Copyright down here, London. He hasn't. 1971 he is, so that's well into the realm of the little toy cars I love, because you can still buy them so cheap. But a friend of mine from Divinok gave me this about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and his mum gave it to him, and she used to work in a charity shop, and anyway, she started collecting these cars, and she's put all the, what she thinks they're going to make on them, or what they supposedly, they aren't. They just aren't, and the majority of them are actually broken. But there's some really fab ones in here. I don't know if we'll get through all of them, but there's some really, really fab ones. Cool. I didn't see him now. He is, he's Matchbox 1973, so that's 27, that's 47 years old. I don't think he's missing his little glass top, but he could be, and apparently he's worth £3, but I don't think so. None of these are prices that I paid for, or they were sold for. She just enjoyed looking them up. Another one of my, shall we start with just my absolute favourite of this, is this little VW camper bus with the extra top on top, and look, his doors are still there and they still open, and I don't know what the red thing does there. It's just a fixing to put the bit inside, and he's still got his Beastie Boys special badge on. Let's get them to shot. There we go. And he's got the older wheels on as well. Ooh, could he actually be 1960? I think he's going to be 1970. I probably won't have a date on just to like do me in. And if it has, I can't read it. It's got a number on. Volkswagen Camper. Anyway, he was my favourite out of all of them. I think I might have sorted the ones into the ones that are all good. And he's just nice because he's a boss. I should have a dictionary of what can you say about little metal cars. And but as you see, a lot of them are that away. Oh, this one's interesting. This is a super fast, and this is 1978 or 9. What brilliant Nicky's in. Everyone loves a Porsche. And oh yeah, look. Bits that move, still got his hook on the back, and classic sort of London taxi, and he's a corgi. He's a made in China corgi, so he's not ancient. He's probably sometime in the 1990s. Looking at him, but look, there's all of these. He's nice. He's what is he? He's a Volvo 760. That was like Volvo 7s, but a saloon car, wasn't it? And he's still got his mirrors and everything. And of course, the nice thing is, if you ever did own one of those way back when, it's lovely to have a little toy one. I used to own a Citroen Diane. I might have said this before. I've managed to collect 3 Citroen Dianes. They hardly ever appear up. And he's a nice little horse box, but he's lost his horse. He's lost his horse, and that's after the stable door bolted, I guess, and then the horse went too. And everyone needs a little orange light. I wonder if that originally went round. No, don't think so. Who made him? Who is he? Is that a Range Rover, something like that? And this is Matchbox. Oh, maybe it's a Holomatic. So it did do something. Police Patrol. It did do something. 1975, but it don't anymore. Oh yes, it's got a little disc at the front. But anyway, he's interesting. And let's have a look at all of these. I really should have devoted a whole programme to these, really. And when Britain still thought we had a chance of ruling the world because we invented hovercrafts, isn't that nice? And I did go on a hovercraft once. I don't know if they still have them across the channel.
Yes, I think so.
Do they? Yeah.
Is it Sir Christopher Cockerell?
I think. Is it what?
Sir Christopher Cockerell invented the hovercraft.
Right. Whoa, really? See?
Yeah.
Explain how they work.
That's your job.
I actually do know. They create a cushion of air so they're not in contact with the water, which reduces friction and then blows them along. Anyway, and oh, this is pink, and this is pink. Hey, whoa, this is nice, isn't it? That's lovely, Nick. This is it. Ford Capri. Yeah, and oh love, but look, he's got whoa. I wonder if his nose doors they're not going to give you a, but he's still got his hook. That of itself is such an achievement. Oh, is this what they call a duck? Look what she's put on this, 15 quids. I don't think so. I think she might watch this because we did chat. So they were worth that then. And he's what we used to call a duck, which is a little amphibious one. But I tell you, old, he's got these little grey metal wheels on, and they're the oldest Matchbox wheels that you get. I don't know. He's by Lesney. I don't know if there is actually a date on there. And so he doesn't even say Matchbox, so he says by Lesney, because Lesney made Matchbox. But we can go to war. We've got one of them. We got one of these, which is such a mess. It's such a shame. It's a camper van. Someone has decided to convert into an assault vehicle. But funny enough, if you've got lots of these, people will buy them for spares because they take them apart and they make them pristine, brand new. And this one also has been converted into an army bus from a Green Line bus. And this is another Lesney with oh no, he's got the little later plastic wheels on. There's a little dumper truck here, and you want him to have something else on him, but no, he was just like that. He actually didn't really dump very much, I don't think. I don't think he's missing anything. And he's going to be a Lesney Matchbox as well. Tractors. Everyone loves a tractor. And
Barbie's tractor.
Is it? Yeah. Hey, he's 1972, and he's a Lesney again, Matchbox though.
He's pink though.
And he says something up there, which is probably the sort of tractor he is. Yeah, he's a massive Ferguson girly tractor. That's what it's, girly tractor for girls. Girl farmers. I tell you what, you know, don't mess with the lady farmers, you know, and you know, they're a breed unto themselves. Tough ladies, you know, really. And we love them. And we love the farming community because we live in the farming community. We got to love the farming community. These, I must have seen so many of these, and oh, it just does the whatever it does, doesn't it, you know? And yeah, that's it. It does that, you know, as people say, Andy, you could do with a rubbish truck. And God, I don't know what else there is in there. I really should have done a whole program for these, but there's lots of them. And London buses, nice burger paints, and he's in great nick. The yellow one as well. I wonder what he is. He's got doors that open. What is he? Is he a Porsche again? I never know about these. He's a Lamborghini, and he's still got his little steering wheel in, and he's in great nick. His windows aren't scratched up, and so on. But you know, there are many sad old gentlemen like me who would take these apart and respray them, and etc. Hey, that's a really nice one. That Security. That's another Land Rover. And nice because it's got a Dakar Rally 1983 on. Let's have a look at when this was made. He's a Roller-matic, so he's another one of these ones like that. He's got a disc in there that does something. He's 1975, so it took them 8 years before they could sell them as Dakar Rally cars. Yeah, I think this thing went round or something. I wonder if they had a little flint in. They might have. But beyond anything else, let's put the hovercraft back. Maybe we'll lay the bus. No, he fits, doesn't he? Yeah, he fits. And we'll put these back in. Beyond anything else, the case is fab. I might grab another one or two out of there at some point. But beyond anything else, the face is the case is very nice as well. Very emotive, and just handy if you can have a little collection of toy cars. I think I'll just finish off on something a bit more serious and posh. Dust. Yeah, I thought we ought to finish off with something truly beautiful, truly antique, and absolutely stunning. And for a start, these are a pair of, always nice, they're a pair of, they're Victorian, I'd like to say 1870, 1880. They're what they call Jack in the Pulpit vases. You know, the is it the cuckoo spit, which is also known as the Jack in the Pulpit that you see growing in gardens, and the big thing. Cuckoo pint, not cuckoo spit.
No, the spit's the white stuff.
Oh dear me! No. There's no phlegm in this program. And but anyway, this cuckoo what?
Cuckoo pint.
Cuckoo pint, because they'd fill up with water, and they had the big. Anyway, they had the big red berries coming out, which are poisonous. Don't ever eat those. And but anyway, it's a fairly traditional sort of shape. And I did wash these up just a little. There's got little bits in the bottom. Interestingly, I'd be very surprised if this wasn't uranium and didn't glow. Oh. Then it comes up here into a Vaseline glass, which is then cased on the outside with this pink glass. I mean, the skill to do these, They are so beautiful. They truly are. On the bottom, we have an into a mould rather than a break off. So we think, I guess it would have been either going that way, or maybe they stretched it out of various other things. They did this, and they always pinched these with little tongs as they went round to get these shapes. They're on so many bits of glass even today. But I thought we should finish with something that had a bit of class, like Sue, unlike me.
A bit of glass.
A bit of glass class, yeah. And still got little bits of flower stems stuck in the bottom, and which I can't get out. But anyway, it's been delightful for me to show off in front of you and so on. And I guess it's sort of it's goodbye from me, and it's goodbye from
Me?
Goodbye from Sue, and it is, can't see her anywhere, but it is also goodbye from Spotty Cat. We're honoured when you watch, absolutely flattered, and ta-da, see you next time, we hope.
Bye.
That's what I'll do. When you buy your clothes second hand, when you got time to give your neighbour a helping hand, when you plant a tree on barren land, all that feeling you get, hope you understand, it's 'cause you just press the green button. Oh, there's no them and us, it's me and you. The things we buy and the things we use, the way we treat nature, the way we abuse. This is our planet, it's our planet to lose. Please press the green button, 'cause the green button make you feel good. When you don't do the things that you know you shouldn't, and when you do the things that you know you should. Hey, the green button make you feel good, so just press the green button. And talk to the people that you see. Say don't fly in planes, don't eat red meat. Fill your water bottle from the water tap, and don't get into that them and us crap. And don't be afraid about appearing a fool, 'cause we're all hypocrites, we're all green pretenders. But that doesn't mean you still can't press the green button, 'cause the green button make you feel good. When you don't do the things that you know you shouldn't, and when you do the things that you know you should, oh, the green button makes you feel good. Just press the green button, 'cause oh, I know it's beyond belief what we've done to the Great Barrier Reef, what we've done to the Amazon and the Amazon trees. We're burning butterflies, parrots and monkeys. And it's the way we live, it's the things we do, it's the things we buy and the things we use, the way we treat nature, the way we abuse. This is our planet, it's our planet to lose, so just press the green button. So when you buy your clothes second hand, when you got time to give your neighbour a helping hand, when you plant a tree on barren land, oh, that feeling you get, I hope you understand, it's 'cause you just press the green button. Just press the green button. Just press the green button, and keep the conversation going. Keep the conversation going. And much love, oh much love, oh much love now. Hey now, much love now.